Today in Focus is an absolute reflection of The Guardian's mission, a newspaper that was founded on its integrity and honesty.
Our mission is to speak truth to power and show people that change is possible.
Some politicians have tried to restrict access to elections. This is a daily news podcast, exposing stories that you might not read about anywhere else and doing it with honesty, with credibility.
We can take Guardian journalism that primarily exists in a newspaper or on a website and make it 3D. You can hear what it feels like at a Trump rally.
Overwhelming evidence about a fake election.
You can hear what it sounds like to be a Ukrainian on the ground in a village that's being shelled. It just hits you, it's unmistakable. And it's what makes podcasts so powerful.
From The Guardian, Today in Focus, the woman sent to prison for voting. Today in Focus approaches any story, first of all, with the expertise that we have in abundance at The Guardian.
The narrative we're getting is that they're doing really well. I'm trying to figure out, where were they getting that from?
One of the reasons that our journalists like working on the podcast so much is there's so much texture you can get through sound.
It's that rustle of the microphone when they start recording. It is the gravel and the footsteps. I love that. Anything that helps to paint that picture, it's just gold dust to me.
All these elements that help to tell a story, they're the building blocks of a great podcast.
If you guys talked about how to cover Nazanin's release.
What defines a Today in Focus story is something that is current, great characters, and gets you beyond what everyone knows about the story.
After you've been in that situation, how do you go back to normality?
A really important thing that we try to do is share the perspectives of those who are most affected by those stories.
We have access to some of the best journalists in the world, but I think it's equally as important to hear from the people who are actually living through these stories. Whether it's from a doctor fighting to keep control of COVID.
I've been doing lots of day shifts, going on to night, and sometimes working for 36 hours continuously.
We've done brilliant pop culture episodes, Brazilian bum lifts.
How would I describe the look? Not natural for most of us.
Living as a single person, going on blind dates.
Castrated in a hippo is the most difficult thing you can ever do.
There's been a hell of a lot to cover, and boy, have we covered it.
The climate crisis.
It's real, it's here, it's now, it's us that's causing it.
Windrush.
He was told he wasn't a citizen of the only country he'd ever really called home.
I had to prove myself that I'm a citizen of this country.
The rise of Boris Johnson.
We did it! We did it! We pulled it off, didn't we?
The continual good luck of Boris Johnson.
It did not occur to me that this might have been a breach of the rules.
Should Ed Sheeran really be the king of all pop? We haven't actually done that episode yet.
You will not believe what we have found out.
It's done through understanding someone's perspective.
If we're not doing it, who is doing it?
It'll leave you feeling hopeful. It'll make you feel like the world's that little bit more comprehensible and that you can do something to change it.
Listen to Today in Focus, wherever you get your podcasts.